Hello, everyone. Thank you for sharing your precious moments with me today. I am in here now, as I have been for the last several days, several weeks, exploring and sharing with you aha moments, basically insights that may help to better understand our relationship with money. My name is Taunya Woods Richardson. I'm a financial strategist who's been working with Canadian entrepreneurs for the past 20 years and a neuroeconomics expert who has been working with entrepreneurs for the past 5 years in that space. And basically, it's just a fancy way of saying that I'm an individual who's fascinated by better understanding the decisions that we are making as it pertains to what we do or don't do with our money. And so today's aha moment that I want to share with you here is really just better understanding excuses, the excuses that we make, and more specifically, why we make them. And I'm going to share with you some insights. And what this is going to require on your part is really kind of stepping back, detaching from the experience, and being able to observe and witness when you're in the process of making an excuse or defending an action or an inaction. So if we're going to break this down very simply, I want to share with you that it is estimated that approximately 95% of the decisions that we are making every single day are coming from our subconscious. And our subconscious isn't necessarily motivated to do what is in our best interest. The exercising, the eating properly, the potentially putting aside the glass of wine, the getting to bed early. Our subconscious is actually motivated to stay in a state that it is familiar with. And that's based on programming, and I'm not going to get into programming today because that takes more than 5 minutes. But of this, I want you to understand that our subconscious is motivated to stay in a state that it is familiar with. So all in excuses, now on the surface, we can think that we are saying something to ourselves and we're rationalizing, which is really what the excuse is, that we're rationalizing a decision to either do or to not do something, to spend or to not spend, to save or to not save. So we think that we're processing this, but what the excuse actually is it is the method and the means, the mechanism that our subconscious is using to tame the prefrontal cortex, to suggest to the thinking part of the brain that knows that going for the run is the right idea, that knows that putting aside that money into a savings account is the right idea. So the thinking part of the brain knows, it instinctually, it feels, instinctually isn't the right word, it feels like this is where we need to go. Our subconscious chooses to use an excuse to just appease that thinking brain. Not right now, not right now. Another time, let's just put that off. We'll just put it off for a little bit. We'll get back to that. But right now, let's just stay in a state that we're familiar with, that we're comfortable with. That's all that's happening. And the irony of this process is that we think we're in control, and we know control is the thinking part of the brain. It's the logical part, it's rationalizing. The subconscious is so tricky. So what you need to do is you need to just, and need is a strong word, I understand that, but I would love for you to be able to understand, and love's a strong word too, to be able to catch yourself in the moment of making an excuse. Because when you can catch yourself in that moment to go, I have a choice to make here. I can do this, or I can choose not to do it, or it might be the other way around. But I want you to think about the end result of doing something or not doing something. Does it actually serve you or not? Because this is the process that you go through to actually understand if you are stepping into moments that are empowering you to be the best version of you as it pertains to money or in any other space, or if this is your subconscious's way of keeping you in a state it's familiar with that is not serving you. So that's my aha moment today. Excuses are simply a mechanism that your subconscious is using to appease the thinking, the logical, the rational part of your brain that wants to move you forward into being the healthiest, wealthiest, joyous, most beautiful version of you. Okay, I'll leave it there. That was about 6 minutes. I hope you have a great day. We'll see you in here again for another aha moment. Be well, everybody.